Hey, this is the C&D channel. I'm Chris, and this is MMA for you. I'm going to be doing my predictions for MFC 31, which is going to happen on HDNet on October 7th. I got the fight card listing from MMA Weekly because there was a Titan FC that I didn't get the correct card listing. So hopefully this is correct. I know Terry Martin's now going to fight Alan Hope instead of Diego Lima, which I think probably saved Terry Martin from getting finished. But otherwise, yeah, there are 6 fights announced so far, so I'm just going to do those 6 fights probably for the main, which is probably the main card. Okay, we have a light heavyweight title fight as Ryan Jimmo is going to fight Sokoudjou. The thing is, I've always liked Sokoudjou. He does have heavy hands. He explodes when he strikes, but at the same time, he has terrible cardio. This guy, he can look good for like the first round, and then his cardio tends to weaken. He has heavy hands, he has good judo, but he's also shown to be kind of weak off his back too. Babalu man's get the Demarce choke off a scramble. Let's see, Musasi man's to ground and pound him pretty bad. Those are actually really good guys, especially if they're on top of you. So I can't hold too much against him, but he's a guy that's lost like Houston Alexander too, who's pretty good. Houston Alexander's still there, or still like the heavy-handed, like mainly a stand-up guy. But I gotta go with Ryan Jimmo. He has a better cardio. His style's kind of slow. When he wants to clinch up against the cage, take it to the ground, he will. He's, he had that one fight against, was it Dwayne Lewis, I think, where he made this huge, like, hematoma. So that was pretty cool. But otherwise, he's not exactly like the most aggressive guy, but he is a type of guy that will look for openings, especially in the stand-up. And I just gotta give it to Ryan Jimmo to win this one. It's just it'd be really interesting to see Sokoudjou win this. I'm a fan of the guy, but I just think Jimmo's style is going to stifle a lot of what Sokoudjou's going to try and bring. So yeah, I got Ryan Jimmo winning this one. Okay, next fight after that, Terry Martin is going to fight Alan Hope. I actually don't know too much about Alan Hope. All I know is he has a losing record, actually. He's never went past the second round of any of his fights. So I'm going to go with Terry Martin. The problem is, this guy's been chin-checked a lot of times. He is a veteran, though, so, he's been around the block and fought, the who's who of multiple divisions. So I'm going to go with Terry Martin to win this one. Okay, next fight after that is going to be Richie Whitson versus Kajan Johnson. I was really impressed with I'll just say Johnson. I was really impressed with Johnson in his last fight against Ryan Healy. Man, he'd take him down, take his back, beat him up. He looked really good in his last fight. The thing is, though, he can look kind of hot and cold. That's the only problem. And one thing that really concerns me, too, is he hasn't fought since November of 2010. So it's going to be like almost a full year since he's fought. So, I was really impressed in his Ryan Healy fight. I thought he showed a really good all-around game. But, I got to go with Richie Whitson in this. He's only lost once. Still a young guy, too, 25, and trains at Team Quest. And is coming off a good win streak as well. He beat other guys like Curtis Demarce, who's also fighting on here. So yeah, no, he's pretty solid. I'm gonna go to Richie Whitson to win this one. But yeah, no, if Johnson looks good, he definitely has a chance of taking this. My biggest concern once again is just the layoff really is pointing me more towards Whitson here. Okay, next fight after that, we have Adam Lynn versus Curtis Demarce. One thing that really makes me angry about Curtis is he lost the Robert Washington fight. I have no idea how the judges... Okay, at first they called it a split decision. I don't even know how it was a split decision. Robert Washington, that was pretty unanimous. And then it turned out that there was the wrong scorecard, and Curtis Demarce ended up winning. And I was like, dude, he didn't win that fight at all. I do have him winning this one. He's gonna be 10 years younger than Adam Lynn. Adam Lynn's been around for a while. He's coming off a win streak too. But Curtis, he does have some solid striking. Fight IQ's kind of questionable. When I remember seeing him fight Marcus Davis, going for takedowns and getting knees and just doing it over and over again. I actually don't really know how he got the split decision loss there. I thought he should have lost a unanimous decision against Marcus Davis, to be perfectly honest. He does have solid stand-up. Washington kind of exposed Curtis's takedown defense, so it's not the strongest. So there's some concern there. But I will go with Curtis Demarce to win this one. Okay, next right after that, Mukai Maromo is going to fight the Persian Warrior. I think that's his nickname. Sabah Fadai. Gotta go with Sabah to win this one. 6-1 record, definitely a prospect. Still pretty young. He's already fought in like URCC, which is I think it's the biggest MMA organization right now in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. And he's actually just fought all around the world. So yeah, I got Sabah Fadai winning this one. And finally, we have Ryan Chiappe versus Cody Krahn. This one's kind of tough for me to call. I don't know too much about these guys. I've seen Cody Krahn fight. That's why I'm going to go with him, mainly. I do know that Ryan is a King to Cage veteran. But otherwise, I don't know too much about him. So, I'm going to go with Cody Krahn to win this one. Interesting enough, with Cody, he's actually never been past win or lose. He never went past the second round. So yeah, Cody Krahn to win that one. Okay, and that's pretty much it for my MFC 31 predictions. If you have any comments, just leave them below. And that's it for MMA for you. Thank you very much.